Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. 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 Hi, Hannah. Hi, Red. Happy Sunday. Hi, Red. I took off the drawing you made. Finally. I was like, I'm only going to use this for like a week. But now it's my profile picture, so yeah, you have the credits on that. It's only for a week. It's only for a week. I know Rat gets stressed out a lot, so it's okay. So happy Sunday. So today, I wanted to tell you guys about the schedule. Now my art is harassing me in other places. Bless. Yeah, your art is actually an emote for the subs. I made 2 other emotes by myself. One is the love one, and I also made one with the chancla But I don't know why Twitch is not allowing that one. Like, it's pending approval, and I'm like, all the others were like automatically added to the channel, but that specific one, the Chancla one, is pending approval, so we need to wait for that one. Guys, Chancla, my beloved, I know. I actually, how long was I work on that Chancla for like 3 hours yesterday because I couldn't sleep. Like, I couldn't sleep, so I was like, you know what? Let's make a Chancla emote. So it's, wait, I think I can, give me a second, share it here. Bro, 3 hours for the Chancla. That's 100% the best thing ever happened to me. I mean, look at it. It's so cute. Look at the Chancla, my beloved. I love it so much. Like, people always call me like cute and shit. I'm not cute. I'm like this. This is the real me. This is the real. This is me. So yeah, Chancla is pending approval. I don't know why. I hate it. I hate this because of that. And another thing that I wanted to tell you guys is about the schedule for the English streams. Two things can be true at once. The schedule for the English streams. I'm not ignoring you, Ren. I'm just deciding to place my attention elsewhere. English stream schedules. This should be on the channel whenever I am offline. So English stream schedule on Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. However, at the same time, however, Tuesday the 25th of March, there's not going to be an English stream that day because I have something that I need to do that day. So there's not going to be an English stream on Tuesday, but there's going to be an English stream on Thursday. And obviously today. I was planning on asking you guys if you wanted to have kind of the same type of content that I do in Spanish, because I do one stream that is a series of a specific game. Then I do one stream that is called Alfie in the Box, that is kind of demos and random games that I find. And then on Sundays, I do something called Nerd Parade, that is actually kind of a podcast with some of my friends. So I don't know if you guys want that too, or you just want me to do whatever the F I want, because if that's basically all I do every day, all day. Hi, hello, welcome on in. And also, I realized something I've never said on stream, kind of my lore. I've only been like, hi, I'm Alfie. And then I'm like, Rad on Sunday English Nerd Parade. I will love that, but Rad hates me and never, ever have spoken to me. Like, on a microphone, never. They never use a microphone with me. They hate me so much. I will love to have Rad on Sunday Nerd Parade. But they hate me so much. My own child hates me. I'm still planning on asking that after the stream. I will shit myself. Let me voice reveal fair. Okay, okay. You'll be in the list. You will be on the list. On my list, I'm going to actually write you down right now. Fuck you. I was going to ask like Flip and Tips too. Those two love to yap. But if Rad is okay with it, I can add Rad to one of the Nader parades at some point. I'm grinding. Today I'm like, I don't want to say less energetic, but I am less energetic because, as I said, I couldn't sleep. I'm a quiet person, so I don't know if I'd be entertaining. Okay, the thing with entertainment. Or the thing with Nerd Parade. I think it's more on the Nerd Parade side than on the entertaining. Nerd Parade is something that I wanted to do so people could like express themselves, their ideas, their opinions, how they see the world, how they understand certain concepts. And just by like we use this word a lot in Spanish, just by judging people, just by going around judging people, you know, or are entertaining enough, because that's what Nerd Parade is supposed to be. Just going around judging yourself. And yeah, I don't think you need to be like a stand-up comedian or something that, yeah, someone that yaps a lot. I already yap a lot, so it's okay. But yeah, Nerd Parade is mostly for people to explain their opinions. Just need to be very judgmental, exactly. You just need to know that the thing that moves the world is my need to watch it burn. So yeah, I'm good at that. Yeah. I know you are. Hi, Tips. Tips, hi, hello. Hi, Tips. Tips, I was just going to ask you, are you up to being on a little thing called Nerd Parade that I do, that's kind of a podcast about like judging people on the internet? And if you have like any type of topic, you just come here and talk about your opinion on that topic. Are you up to being one of my Nerd Parade partners in English? I mean, judging people. Come on, judging people is fun. Rad already told me that they are going to first make a voice reveal to me one day, and then they are up to being one of my partners in their parade. But as I was saying, as I was telling the chat, hi, sweet comme un amour, welcome on in. As I was telling the chat, the first thing that crossed my mind when I said that I wanted to do a Nerd Parade in English. Hola, Monia. I'll have to give it some thought. Send me a little bit more info in the DMs and we can talk. Sure, sweetie. Thank you so much. So Nerd Parade is basically just think of it this way. In Spanish, for example, I am supposed to be the spirit of a merry-go-round that just woke up and chose violence. And my friend, Dustin, she's they are a werewolf. So the idea behind Nerd Parade is two things that are not human like making their opinions on certain topics about humans. I have to go. Just came to say hi. Maybe I'll catch. No worries, Rico. Have a nice Sunday. Bye bye. Have a nice night, I think. Time zones. Bye, sweetie. Thank you for coming by. So yeah, I'll give you a little bit more info about it, because when I thought about like who are the people that I know the most, yappers, and I was like Tips and Flip. So I'm going to ask them. But yeah, sure, I'll send you the information via DMs. Thank you so much for being here, Tips. You're adorable, by the way. Yeah, we can be yappers. Yeah, in Spanish streams, it has been very fun. It has been really fun. It has been one of the streams that has more engagement too, because people like to comment on like the topics we're talking about. For example, Dustin and I have been talking, and one of the things that I remember talking about was a specific story about a guy that had a really a friend that was really bad making financial decisions. So we were just talking about how those type of people can affect you, like, in your life. Another thing that I remember we were talking about was how internet and Discord and everything on the internet change the idea that you have to be available for everyone at any time, and how that changed the idea of how you should navigate your relationships. And for example, today, like after this stream, I have a Nerd Parade stream. Today's topic is irrational fears and phobias. So we are talking about like what's my irrational fear. For example, one of my irrational fears is going to the park and finding a kangaroo and they beating the shit out of me. And it's irrational because we don't have kangaroos in my country. But yeah, it's just like that type of content, just for the chat to comment on it. Yeah, I know, it's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. I hate that. And one of the things that I hate about myself the most is that I am scared of fucking Elmo. I fucking hate Elmo. That is very specific. That's an irrational fear. I fucking hate Elmo. Elmo, like, yeah, Elmo. Yeah. The red fucking thingy, yeah. I fucking hate that bitch. I could definitely speak on several of those types of fears. I mean, if you want to, we can like make a Nerd Parade one of these days about the same topic. I will love to. We're talking about like the Oscars and all the controversy regarding this movie, Emilia Perez. We had a lot to say about that movie, huh? But yeah, it's a type of content that is fun to do, and that the chat likes it a lot. So I was like, I'm going to ask my English chat if they want me to do that same type of content, because it's really fun. Like, I have a lot of fun making that content, speaking to my friends, hearing them, their opinions. And the fun thing about Nerd Parade is that you don't have to agree with anything or everything we do or we say. That's the fun part of Nerd Parade. Your opinion is valid. And if you want to say like, oh my god, this sounds so weird, or or I don't see it that way, I see it this other way, that's the point of Nerd Parade. You being able to express your own opinions. So I was like, oh my god, Tips will be amazing for that. He's a really nice guy. Flip will be amazing for that for another completely different reason. Because he's unhinged. He's just like me, he doesn't care about anything. And Red is going to be fun. Red said that they don't feel like they're entertaining. The blah, 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 words are hard today. Red said that they're not entertaining enough, but that's the point of the thing. Like, you don't have to entertain people, you just have to give your opinion about something. And if you don't want to talk, if you don't want to jab, that's why I'm here. I can yap for you. I can yap for both of us. But yeah, I was also telling them that I do another type of content called Alfie in the Box. That is more like random games that I find that is really fun to try out on stream. I played one that was a roguelike with golf. It was a golf roguelike. I've never in my entire life have been more angry at a game. Never. I lost it like 5 times with that fucking game. And Chad was having the time of their lives. And sometimes in YouTube, I'm like, why are people like watching this? Are you okay, honey? You need to talk about it? You want to talk about it? You want to take a minute and talk about that? Do you want to go to my Nerd Parade on this Sunday and talk about it? Like, are you okay? But yeah, I'll send you that information, and we'll set one of the dates for that. Hi, Tofu. Hi, Tofu. Yeah, let's go, Tips. I also have to do like the collab with Flip, now that I remember. Tofu, mi vida, mi corazón, mi alma, mi amor, mi bella, mi hermosa. But yeah, that's the whole part of Nerd Parade, is just like being judgmental, speaking your opinion. And it's fun. Like, I really like when people are like, I remember there was this specific topic that we found on a Reddit post, just being you, exactly. The title made me remember to draw you as a horse. I'm not a horse, I'm a pony. Well, I'm not even a pony, what the fuck? I'm not even a pony, I'm a fucking merry-go-round, I'm a fucking carousel. Like, I'm the whole thing. I have ponies inside of me. The fuck you mean draw me as a horse? Oh girl, you'll say, okay, I'm now scared. Thank you so much. But yeah, just being you, that's the whole point of Nerd Parade. Oh right, I was going to talk about this. I remember one day we were just like discussing a Reddit post about a guy that was a little bit insecure on his relationship, and he had, I don't know how to wait, I'm not going to butchering this. I am going to actually look for the correct term in English. Oh, okay. So there's different types of attachments, right? Attachment styles. So this guy, the one that made the Reddit post, this guy had something called anxious attachment. So he needed a lot of reassurance. He needed to be like 100% sure about stuff. And that's okay. Like, that's your attachment style. Like, that's completely okay. But this guy was like, I don't think my girlfriend loves me because she doesn't do the exact same things that I do for her. And we were saying that obviously she couldn't do all the same stuff he does for her because her attachment styles was actually avoidant attachment. So we started having like a full-on conversation about attachment styles and how is like not good nor bad for you to like expect or have expectations about certain things in the relationship. But at the same time that you have to be like really tolerant and understand a lot of stuff about the other person because your styles are completely different. And someone in my chat was like, you know what, fuck them, I want to feel loved. And I was like, that is completely valid, dude. Like, you do you. Like, that person was like, I don't fucking care your attachment style. If you don't match mine, then you are not for me. And that is a completely valid opinion. And that is what Nerd Parade is about. Just people reading your opinion, understanding that everyone has a different opinion and different ways of living. So it's really fun. It's a really fun little time that I have to engage with my chat. I actually started, now that I think about it, I started my streaming journey with a Nerd Parade. It was the first stream that I ever made. It was a Nerd Parade. It was so fun. A lot of people came by. A lot of my real life friends came by because they recognize my voice. And it was really fun. It was really fun. A lot of them were like, what the fuck are you doing here? It was really fun. But yeah. So I'm going to write down that you guys want a Nerd Parade. I'm going to just like plan that out around the other things that I want to do. Where the fuck is my Steam? But for now that we are over the 30-minute mark, we are going to start the game. The one and only game. Where is my Steam? Here it is. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Bully the KFC guy. If I can find the game. Streamer, by the way. First time streamer. Don't come at me. Don't kill me. I'm pretty. Oh my god, the chicken. Would you mind? Game. There you go. Tofu si what? Pretty privileged. Don't kill me. I am pretty. You cannot kill me. I am pretty. I am so pretty. I am so cute too. You cannot kill me. I'm going to change the game right now. Done. And let's go continue. Oh yeah, I added the clappy emote and the smile emote from 7TV, by the way. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and it's more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Wait, we already did it! No way! The monster again? Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Alfie? There's something I need to tell you. Van, hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream, day and night. Never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts. That's our souls. That our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. I will never get it. Van is so extra. He's all so over the top. Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Hi, Weave. I'm on my way home. See you later. Maybe later if you're still alive. Hi, wife. Take care on your way home. I'm going to be live for 2 hours, so you can be here whenever you get home. Love you. Bye. Shut up. Oh, I already read that. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed the guy? You can prove that. I also saw you killing that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. It's okay, Weave. Take care. How do you kill someone with food? Tofu, weren't you here like the last stream? He made an octopus thingy. Uh oh my god, a tentacle. But he mishandled the meat, so it was toxic. So one of the guys ate it and died. Yep, that happened. Van actually killed a man. Oh my fucking god, it's a spork monster. I knew I was already like I knew I read this already. I think I left the fridge door open later, nerds. It's kinda cute. Van. Are you talking about Van? How dare you threaten me? just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Not the monster. Oh, oh, the monster. Yeah, the spork. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I am a monster, you see. Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack. You decide to go with the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset a spork monster. Goes into the attack. They split hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure. You do you. Spork monsters focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack. You decided to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. Spork monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go to the attack once again. Spork monsters is utilitensile, okay? You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take too much damage, you're not going to survive this battle. Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Buff up. No one can control this much buffness. You start to feel bloated and, quite frankly, a little gassy. You'd better attack soon or they're likely to explode. You decide to go on the attack. Showdown. Showdown does 2 damage. A powerful blow. Spork monster is oozing cheese sauce into the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable. I freaking hate that word. Feeling vulnerable. Spork monster prepares for his ultimate attack. Rounded H. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Oh yeah, this is where Colonel Sanders opens up his shirt. Yes! Damn, his hat. But 5 power pinch does 10 damage. Spork monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured spork monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy and finish him. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. You ready your final attack. You'll never survive my student debt loan. Destruction does 10 damage. Spork monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection is so much more. A book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borco. Borco. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle boss, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. What a guy. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my colonel. Oh my fucking god. Good night, my colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders for some reason. Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love dreams. Instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Damn, so many stuff happened today. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Good night. Oh, good night, my colonel. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You'll meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Miriam, okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might like Clank. Oh my god, she likes the robot. Let's go, machines. Like him? Like. I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. And was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, oh my god, she likes robots. No, she not only she likes robots, she likes Clank. Clanking. Oh, okay, I'm not going to say that. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy. Like I am with Colonel Sanders. Oh my god. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous. Exactly. The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? A thing, I hate that. We definitely connected yesterday. You sure did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestest eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Drama. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden, where I was wandering. This can be good. He told me all about his passions for spices, secret spices. Miriam, are you being a bitch right now to your best friend just because she got a boyfriend? Is she being a bitch to me just because I'm dating Colonel Sanders? Damn, woman, that's not it. The man even gave me some to show me that what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dry flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he will love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt I'd be much of use to anyone. Did she get high? I have no fucking idea at this point. Please, please, please. It will mean the world to me. No one has to know it. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? This game, right now, like this specific question, sounds like those cybersecurity attack prevention video trainings that you get at a normal corporation. Like, that is what it is. Like, if you know some type of classified information and one of your best friends asks you about that classified information, what are you going to do? Like, that's the exact same thing as one of those training videos in corpos. Like, oh my fucking god. Ugh. I am not going to tell her your secret. Nah, makeup. Nah. She was being a bitch to me before. Nah. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about? It was Eye of the Nude. I know. Sounds like some kind of witch potion. But what can you do? Eye of Nude? Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone. She's going to poison someone like Van Van. 100% she is. She's typing on her phone. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she has definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's that guy's Bankai. Bankai. I forgot. I forgot the Bankai name. No. I forgot the name. Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi. There you go. Colonel Sander is arriving at school. That should have been me. That should have been me. Jesus Christ, run to him. If I run to him, will the horse like kick the shit out of me? Yes, I'll run. Yeah. Run to him. You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are will be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. I can write another thing. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel Michael, what the fuck is going on in this game? I knew it! However, your sudden movements surprise the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. I knew it! The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. That is so me. In the darkness, you see a vision. I see a vision. Woo! Alfie, I am here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this, exactly as I said it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. What was your name? And that name is... I knew it. But before he can continue, you're suddenly awake. Oh, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders standing to you. Curious you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural season musk? I know how I can season that musk, okay? I am going for the keys. I don't fucking care. Whoa. You've known him for a day. Are you really sure? I guess you must be. You put your arms around Colonel Sanders' neck and pull him in for a kiss. But he turns his face and you awkwardly kiss his ear. You can feel him shudder. Too soon! You clearly mistook his compassion for love. Your soul crawls inside of itself and you instantly die of embarrassment. Game up! Oh my god, worth it. I don't care, it was worth it. No! Fuck, all the day too. I knew as I was starting to start in only. I went to skip all the shit, like Miriam. The second-hand embarrassment is going to kill me. I know you hate me. Stop hating me. Damn Colonel playing hard to get. Bro, being that hot? I understand him. Like, bam. Being that hot? Damn. Miriam! Stop fucking yapping! Makeup freaking ingredient. I want the horse to kick me again. Okay, compliment the craftsmanship. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. Turtle reporting for duty. Hi, Tora. Hi, Tora. Welcome on in. Welcome to my English stream. That's one of my mods. That's my mod. That is my mod. Hi, my mod. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals. Van Van. I was like, two rivals, like love rivals. And then I read Ashley and Van Van. And I was like, oh, those rivals are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes, bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients, bad. Summoning a god damn it, a demon, bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulky shoulders. I really don't like Van Van, oh my god. But he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a little bee and mind your own wax, honey? I hate Ashley's name. Yeah, me too. Tell them to stop acting immature. Ashley. Act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. Stop being immature. You immediately dress the rivals down for the immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Bro, Ashley, you have crazy beach eyes. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book? They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. I fucking hate Pop. We're playing! I fucking hate that child. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Pip pip. Oh, there's Miriam's boyfriend. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch out, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He did nothing. Wump. Wump, wump. How the fuck do you raise up an AI? Pretty easily. Pretty easily. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Wump, 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 wump. Wump, wump. Not the wump, wump. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van. Damn, sending him flying across the room. Oh, God, I hate her. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me. But I'm not interested in neither of them. Wait, that's Clank? What the fuck? Yeah, that's Clank. That machine, the robot, is Clank. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, why do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a doc. To be honest, Ashley's dressing style better than the rest of the characters in this game, except Colonel's fucking course. Yeah, I like her style, her clothing style. I just don't like her personality. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly, he loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. Is the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders? Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Ew! Sorry. Down, boy! Down! That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkle out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. The chimkin. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but, oh my fucking god, he is so hot. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders and you miss most of the important parts. He is so hot. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Alfie? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, a dog biscuit. Pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in the most eye catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. Damn. Are you sure that was a pepper? My friend! Woo! This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is. I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is. Is this Ghost Pop? I'm calling it. No, it's the guy that died by eating the octopus. He was like a really like nerdy guy that no one knew who he was, nor his name or anything. He just came, ate the fucking octopus and died. Sorry, I think I've got some spice stuck in my throat. In my throat. It's fine. I'll work it through. To fulfill the prophecy, you must. You feel yourself begin to regain conscious. Oh man. You come to and find everyone staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared. Be a timed competitive cook-off. Oh my god. I wanted to sneeze. I went away. I hate that. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time, step up and tell them you're on. Demand that stop fucking wasting everyone's time. It's everything a competition with you two? Yes. Yes. Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn, to love, to learn to love. Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle. Yeah, stop getting your genres. Yeah, genres. Genre. Crust, don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? Is that a Pokemon reference? Ashley does look like a Pokemon master. Ashley can step on me over there. Hi, Overlord. She looks like a Pokemon master, a Pokemon. I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef. Hi, sweetie. Welcome on in. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? The Pokemon is for Pocket Monster. I think so, yeah. Besides, I already brought my own lunch. Alvi, you should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed. Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you. My special grilled cheese and tomato soup. with chocolate milk to wash it down and a tartlet for dessert. I fucking forgot that Miriam only creates tiny food. Okay, picture this game but with Gordon Ramsay. I need to, like, if he's hot enough in an anime style, I will play it. I'm playing this just because Colonel Sanders is hot as fuck. Screw it, we love the tiny food. Food for mice, oh my god, food for you! It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness, right? No, I mean Gordon Ramsay yelling at Ashley to fuck off and complimenting Colonel Sanders. That will be so fun. That would be so fun. Now, no, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sports scene court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sign of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Me cago. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the word, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. If it's a battle you want, it's a battle you'll get. My bestie can best the best of them. Best believe it. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure. Ooh. And now is my chance to shine. I mean, with those thighs, you can press me whenever you want. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken? You had his chicken. Whose chicken? Whose chicken? Whose cock? Whose chicken? I regret nothing. I regret absolutely nothing. Whose chicken? You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one. And you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Hey Chad, are you ready? What temperature does water boil at? I fucking no idea. Fuck. Wrong. What were you thinking, Alfie? Get your head in the game. I don't fucking know. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs? 11. That's right, you might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Till waking intensifies. Lock the fucking... I'm locked in. I just don't know the answers. Now you've got some basic steps going. It's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude? Oh my fucking god. You're right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. That is really true. And not only in cooking. That is really true in everything you do. Like anything you do. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on this advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy. So where does it came from? Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. This is I have no idea what I choose there. Like I have no idea. I had no time to read that. This is your shot and you're not going to miss it. Aroo! You tried to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What's the sound of success? Sizzling? No! Don't make me get the spray bottle. Fuck you, fucking dog. Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eyes. It's like guessing random answers on the test. 100%. Me on my certification exam. I have no time to read these. I believe in you, Alfie. Look at that waist. Look at that waist. I want to have a waist like that. Look at that waist. Oh my god. He's actually cheering you on. I care more about the thighs. So now you love Ashley, huh? You hate her name, but you love her? Hmm? Which will be awesome. Except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. Why the horse? Why is the image of the horse? How many spoonfuls? I don't fucking know. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the channel? You're falling behind. I don't fucking know. Like, I only have like 5 seconds to read the shit. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements on her dish. Of her dish is colorful and complex. You make up time. You toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasp. Yikes! I know you love nothing more than seeing your fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Alfie does. You know what these hands can do? Do you know what these hands can do? I can punch you in the fucking face. That's what these hands can do. And a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. Wow! Wow! Keep touching the dough. Keep touching the dough. Shoes! Hi, shoes. Hi, shoes. Welcome on in. Hi, shoes. Sweetie, sweetheart. Adorable little shoe, little boot. Oh my god. We're just touching though. That's what we are doing. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. Colonel, shut the look at those arms. Oh my fucking god, wait. I love when men wear like the shirts like that with half of the arm. I don't know how to explain it in English, so yeah, whatever. Fuck you. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. It gives off rolled sleeves. Yes, I think that's how you say it. Thanks, Hera. Thanks, Hera. That's the. That's the one who works translating stuff. Thank you so much. When you hear everyone talking blah 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 before it's overmixed, but you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. Ah! It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. What the fuck? Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. He's fucking crying. So I lost my hand, and this man cries over me losing my fucking hand. I am the one who's going to lose the fucking competition, and this motherfucker is fucking crying. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can be. It was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply cannot go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No. It wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Alfie's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops. What the fuck? Doggy chops. As he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepare. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wider range of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. That looks good, but the thing on top looks like blueberries, and I'm allergic to blueberries. But it does look really good. I was going to ask Alfie to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. That's the best boy acting I've ever done in my entire life. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly. That is way too much. Am I wrong? Or you shouldn't be eating honeycombs? I might be wrong. Like the whole honeycomb. Just give me a cake, for real. It's just like, dude, I just want a fucking piece of cake. Like, leave me alone. I just want a cake. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Are we going to have a chocolate covered finger in here? Aww. Simplicity isn't your strong suit. suit is it, Ashley? Oh, oh, you. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Who is this? No fucking way. Tofu, give me a sec. I hate your butt. My butt is fine. Wait, I'm changing that. Wait, what? Wait, who? Oh, it was Stream Elements. I was checking the other bot. I'm going to read your message anyway, but give me just a second so I can turn off the fucking bot. There you go. I turned off the mod. Why the fuck did OBS open here? What? Dove says, apparently to Google, you can eat the whole honeycomb, including the honey and waxy cells surrounding it. The raw honey has a more textured consistency than filtered honey. Oh. Interesting. I thought you shouldn't be eating that honeycomb, but apparently you can, so that's good. As he places a sauce, oh yeah, I'm going to internalize my rage. That's what I normally do. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. My eyes burst into flames? The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash as they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. What the fuck is going on? Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance not only mentions your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. What the fuck happened? The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. Bro, you are so dramatic. Oh my fucking god. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide it from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to feel your fryer. Oh, he can feel my fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Hey, yeah! Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in a culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Bro, is this Joel talking? Is this Joel talking? Porcelain Joel made? Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths. Joel, you look little human today. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. Enrolled in culinary school. What? DoorDash? No. The food thingy that he orders every week. That's the culinary school. The food thingy that he actually has to cook. That's the culinary school. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. Obstetrician? Oh my god, he's crying. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. He's such a crier, what the fuck. I want him whispering, not whimpering. That's what I want. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I'm telling you, this is porcelain Jim made. Hey man, please don't trauma dump a man. He's hot. It's okay. I give him a pass. He's hot. I resolved that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money will deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. Hot and crying man privilege, yep. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy into the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yeah, Bob, what the fuck? Get the fuck away from here. Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the spork monster. Gorko, the spork monster, is here to fight a hero. Is anyone else feeling a bit deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last time. That was Borko. Oh, it's a twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Borko? This is not the threesome I asked for. Shush. Shush, I'm going to ask the real question here. Is it threesome you ask for, you, Colonel Sanders, and the horse? Well, we're twins, so no. I said what I said, I ask what I ask. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? I'm having man horse flashbacks. Do not. Colonel Sanders smirks. Smirks. Okay. I love, I love, I love, I love, I love, I love, I love a smirky man. I love a smirky man. I love a smirky man. He is already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Alfie is saying is, can we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose we really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got those pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspirational strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this. That's something I would say, yeah, chomp on this. You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious. 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 English me not today. Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a chihuahua. Fuck. So it was worse. So it was worse. You're a piece of shit. But I was still a student at the school until one day some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook. Precisely, Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who will cheat them through sorcery and guilt. If you need me, don't fear, I will be here. I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Why are you so scared, man? Alfie, together, I am sure we can defeat them. Did people forgot that I don't have eyebrows right now? Like, my hand is fucked and I don't have eyebrows. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss our... Ah, wrong pair. Wrong shit. Wrong. 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 There you go. I feel like Joel right now. Like, I understand it all now. With the fucking toggles. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like. But it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Oh my gosh. It looks like you live in such an... No, you... Blah, 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 blah. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure, if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perked up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair up with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you wanted him. Game, you have no idea where I want this man to be, so shut the fuck up. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? Reveal it. Like he told me the secret ingredient is the dish but for my heart. You decide that you are as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in headfirst. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Oh, I love this. This is really good. On KFC. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of the Colonel Sanders looks had away. Magnificent. Together, you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? You can. Creamy slaw. I like to have it around so that I can admire states later and think back on this moment. Why are you crying? You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Oh, he's a pussy. Ah, my god. Oh, look. In the wall, there's a picture of Colonel Sanders as a baby with that chicken drumstick, but he does have the mustache and the goatee. Why does he cry at everything? I don't care. That's better for me because my god, I love pathetic men. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now will be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. I returned. Did we make Sanders cry already? Hi, Weave. Sanders is crying a lot. Give me them tears, baby girl. Exactly. Call me master, meanwhile, too. Oh, make him cry like 5 times. I love him whimpering and crying for real. For real, for real. Oh, well, alone in his apartment and the door lock is broken. Oh. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. So... this must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, The safe opens. Inside, you find a single note. Wait, is that the KFC candle? Yeah? Wait. Type of the night. Okay, let's see the candle. It's a scented candle. You picked it up and tried to identify the smell. Power tool, fleshly starch color, piece of wood floating in the lake, summer of 69. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It is of 69 indeed. Tap on an item to discover the kernel. This is a fucking chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you picked it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it is real. Taxidermy must be very important to Colonel Sanders when he was alive. A little note clip on the chicken's foot reads the true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. It's gravy candle, isn't it? Yes, it must be gravy candle. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of the student pops up. Fuck you! Are you thinking about heading into the water on a quest to avenge my death? Okay, when my cat's dead, I do not want their hollowed out corpse sitting in my... Yeah, same, I don't understand. Like, I do understand, but I don't share the idea. Wait, what? I've never learned your name. Why would I avenge you? Avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost is swept out with a breeze. Okay. This is a comb. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. What? You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Okay, this idea... this idea is amazing. Amazing. 100% I will do that. Like, imagine you go to like college or something, or you try something, and let's say you have a notebook and you burn the notebook and the ashes of the notebook is what you kept inside. That is amazing. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices? One of the frame photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumstick and appear to be cheersing them. You look closely and see that there's a short description. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Look. That is so bad. That is so ugly. That is so ugly. I hate it so much. Oh my god, you're at his house. Lily. Yes. Welcome in, sweetie. We are at his house right now. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. Hi, sweetie, welcome on in. That or maybe is the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of themselves? I do have frame baby picture of myself. I am adorable, that's why. What an ugly baby with hormones Lily, the poor baby. Probably the same type of person who will make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? You open the door. You open no, I thought that was normal of Tofu was the having a frame picture of themselves as a baby. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. Why on earth would you try someone clothes on? Oh my fucking god. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. Oh my god, cosplay, let's go! You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. That is stalker behavior. That is stalker behavior. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they mean? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Aww. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. You decide that now is your moment and make a big move. You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. 1, 2, or 3. Now. Choose. Spin the wheel! 2, so 2. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Yum 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 yum. Wee 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 wee. Wee wee wee. Wee 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 wee. Suddenly everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. Wee 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 wee. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. You piece of fucking coward. You fucking coward. Oh my fucking god, this game. Boo! Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. What a wussy, no fucking way. Boo! But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, oh, he's crying! Yes, Hoppy. I honestly think this might be the beginning of something wonderful. Luckily, lick those tears, DMs, you know. This bitch cries at everything. Are we surprised? I love my cry man. Mine is always crying. I don't wanna hear. I don't wanna hear. I don't wanna fucking hear you cry, baby. I think you're right. We should take things slow. Oh my god. You talk late into the night and drift off into slumber. Dream sequence! Zzz. No fuck. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Blank. In some jurisdictions, isn't even legal. Is this motherfucker cooking with marijuana or crack or something like that? Weed. Cocaine bear! But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Is MS no what's this shit that Americans hate? MSG? Is it MSG? It's like a powder that is normally used on Asian cuisine. MSG. Fentanyl. It's like a powder. It's like a spice mix, something like that. But Americans like get so poppy seeds. I think it's MSG. I'm not sure. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. MSG, what gives umami? Umami flavor. Umami. Sesame seeds. No, I think they do like sesame seeds. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Brother, my mouth is watering since last night at the sight of this fucking man. Here's a simple breakfast. I just whipped up. That should have been me. Not fucking fried chicken from Belfast. Oh my god. Oh, he's whipped. Alright. It's meticulous. 2 fucking biscuits. No, 1 biscuit cut in half. And 1 chicken drumstick. That's it. Do you think I'm going to like have a good meal with just that? You taste Colonel Sanders' food. And it takes you on a journey. When you return, we want him oil up like that chicken. Yes! That's a sad looking meal, not gonna lie. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, he needs more meat. So, can I have another piece of meat? Can my plate has another piece of can my plate have another piece of meat? Please and thank you very much. If you marry him, you will only see biscuit and chicken for the rest of your life. I want another piece of meat, you know. I need another piece of meat in that plate. So will you say that we are the perfect match? How presumptuous. Lily gets it. Yes, Lily does. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. I can think of another thing that my taste buds are going to. I love this game. Such confidence. Hello, my love. Hi, Fear. Welcome on in. Hi, my sweetheart. Hello, my love. The one time where my thoughts weren't dirty enough, you know, this is a safe space. I already said it. This is a safe space. You guys can say whatever you want. Just don't go overboard. Don't weird out my mods. They are really nice people. But you can say whatever you want. It's a safe space. I wonder if the creator knows just how feral people have been playing this game. I don't think so. But maybe not the developers, but the artist that made the kernel, 100% is sure that people are going feral over him. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? I misread the first fucking option. I was so ready to take him up. I misread the fucking first option so badly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, the things I would do to beg this man, bro. Someone help Lily, please. Someone in the chat, please help Lily. I don't want my stream to get... And, Rat, as the VIP of this channel, I ask you to help them. You know, I'm going to flatter him. Flatten him. Right, don't be like that. Probably Lily really doesn't know what that means. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pull in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. Oh my god, be more pathetic, please. It's giving me so much life. I'm having the best time of my life. I am having the best fucking time of my life thanks to those tears. And with the right business partner, I know I cannot fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Oh, now I am the fucking crybaby. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. A quick answer to Lily, yes, is what they do in yaoi. Now that I remember. You that is the right order of things in life. I can confirm that. Yes. Oh no, I just understood that he has the same pose as Sonic from one of the scary gifts. Lol, Lily. Lily, no. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. What a fucking pussy! There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I have one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got so worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Miriam. You'll be so fucking annoying having a friend like Miriam for real. We're trying to get laid. Sure, bud. You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving. He took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Yeah, no fucking way. Did she just say skydiving? If that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. Did you fuck the pressure cooker? She fucked the cooker. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? That's hot. Nothing happened, but the emotional connection wowers. Hot as in he's a cooker. Yeah, I did understand that shit, don't worry. We listen and we do not judge. Just a little bit. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. Now we need the dog to date someone so the furries can be happy too. Wow. When you arrive at the school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. Actually, oh my fucking god, I just noticed the fucking... Wait. Look at this girl's thighs. Look at those thighs. Hi, Suikomonamu. Welcome on in again. Welcome back. Look at those fucking thighs. Damn, woman. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's so weird? What's Australia? Sounds delicious. To be honest, would. Ashley. Yeah. I have Australia with sprinkles, please. Hehe, sprinkles is a dog. It is a treat. You can get yours really dipped too. Did this fucker just told a fucking sex joke to a child? Well, Tuber, her name fucks me enough. I hate this child. I hate the child, but did Ashley just said a sex joke to a child? Why don't you pick on someone your own size, please and thank you? Van. Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. Body, yes. Down there, I doubt. There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. Oh, he can ride me whenever he wants. But who will dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Alfie, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. How's the game going so far? He has been crying non-stop and we are living for it. There's a lot of really weird stuff. Apparently the MC is a freaking wussy because every time we get to be alone with Colonel Sanders, they just run away. And it's so, and I have no eyebrows. And my hand is fucked. And my best friend Miriam fucked a robot. So yeah, that's the game so far. It's just like the 8th time we made him cry. Yes. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Alfie, how's that hand feeling? Do you want to feel it? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my... Okay, wait. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail, winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Alfie. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. You fucking ass bitch. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. He's gonna cry now. See you inside, Alfie. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, it's a Colonel Sanders dating sim or crying sim. Yes. He's such a pussy. Yes. You take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Ashley. Whoa, that's a book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It will appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who will spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I do. I like decorating books. I read Cornell as Chogonel. Choconel. Nice. I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with an arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that says that will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I script out Colonel Sanders, it will probably help me focus better on the upcoming exam. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else? Not rooting dagger magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Sweetie, you are a fucking piece of shit. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. That is not a good excuse. That is not a good excuse. I am not going to do it. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. I think it's good enough. And put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. So KFC is telling you to forget emotions and instead pursue the world of capitalism. Yes. His cute little nose scrunches up as he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach out for some old homework to give him as snacks. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. I am going to give him food. You reach into your backpack and grab some homework from last semester that you forgot to turn in, yet the Colonel cries often. Imagine if we would have a love triangle with Colonel and Ronald McDonald. What? From last semester that you blah blah blah. Sprinkles immediately goes for it and gobbles the sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken rawhide. I apologize for the outburst. Ronald McDonald dating sim went. I found a dating sim that is like with pigeons. Like the guys are pigeons. And I'm like, oh my god, I want to play that. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies like an ungraded work. My, Alfie. Where are you studying? Something with cinnamon? I have been sitting on a lecture series around the art of cake baking. How insightful. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Alfie, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, but before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by the wheels and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. No, poor Clank. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language or mechanical noises. Please get a hold of your love drama, Miriam. Leave your love drama outside of my dating sim. But no, you have to shut off your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan. J and J forever. Watch us from a triangle in mid-air as we descend. Triangles has the strongest shape, don't you know? Is he crying out oil, cooking oil? It looks like cooking oil, yeah. Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great day. Oh, he's angry. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beep. Sad beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his track. No! You fucking bitch, you killed Clank! She killed him! No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that Clank. Eat what? Clank burps out a complete deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, no feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. Wow. Oh, he's okay. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoes. Shoes you were born from inside Clank. We found Shoes' origin story. I do not. Shoes and Clank, that's the real shape here. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. That was Miriam's shoe. Oh, well, that was unfortunate. But we must not be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there is a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Oh fuck Miriam, bruh. Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? I realized it's a chicken in the middle of the pillar. I thought it was the back of a grass. Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise together this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off to the sunset without me? I can settle up to Colonel Sanders itself, but okay, I'm not gonna say that. Of course not. Oh. Uh-huh. Exactly what Brad said. Yep. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. And a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clem, Pop is a fucking child, what the fuck? Or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interested, anyhow. Wow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Duck is gonna love it. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final exam, their final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off. Why would you beat the pants off someone? Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Alfie's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders and Senbon Sakura Kage Yoshia, apparently. Alfie, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. That's what I want to tell you. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. Would you like a slice of our pie? Would you like a slice of my pie? You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timers goes off behind you. If I ignore it, the pot pie is going to burn, so I don't think it's good. Fess up about your past. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Please. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance. But you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man? You knew it was pot pie from just the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie. With an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it will probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Is he a dog? That man, maybe it's better to use you as a dog. The moment of truth. Wow, that looks That I am really sorry. That looks meh. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I will eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules! That is! Except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie would be practicing. You've been practicing are just the dishes that you push over. Oh my fucking god. Are just the dishes that will push you over the edge to victory. American grain jelly with mayonnaise. What? What? I'm sorry, what? What? Green jelly with mayonnaise? Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborated dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe, fried chicken. You've never saw videos of people do salad from green jello, mayonnaise, and pineapple and marshmallows? Lily, what the fuck? That sounds disgusting. Green jelly, mayonnaise, pineapple, and marshmallows. What the fuck is even that? You. The intensity in the room starts at full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. 7-Up salad. What the fuck? Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Oh my gosh, she's no lying, it's real. What? I've seen weird jello recipes but never heard of mayo and jello. What the fuck? Excuse me? The fuck you mean is real? Colonel Sanders batters his chicken. Yeah! As it levitates through the air. I'm not gonna curse you with the ones I've seen. Oh my god. Egg wash. Miriam firstly injects ingredients into a tiny bitty pot of broth. Best fried Buster Blaster. Van Van flexes his pectoral muscles as he chops open a sea urchin. I really hope Van Van is actually cooking that fucking sea urchin correctly right this time. Let's rock and roll! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's a singularity, as was foretold. We must not let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us. Self-destruct. Van Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tile? You've got a book of your own. And you're desperate not to see her win another battle. You should take this opportunity to fight magic with magic. Even if it's almost certainly evil magic. Fuck Ashley. You take out your own spellbook and let your instincts guide you to a page you've never seen before. It's a summoning spell that will conjure up a spork monster. Now seems like a good time to add some chaos to the mix. Chaos. You have summoned me. Oh, the mermaid cooking arena. So many fond memories of battling in this place in my old life. No, it should have been Jan Jan. In your old life? I wasn't supposed to be. I wasn't always the monster you see before me. No. Once, I was but a student like yourself who attended this school. Spork Monster notices the book you're holding. I see what's going on here. Things aren't going your way, huh? Been there, my friend. I tried to cast a spell on myself to imbue my body with the powers of favorite foods. As you can imagine, things did not go as planned. When spells say only cast in case of emergency, they mean it. I'm kind of in a pinch here. Got any better ideas? The sport monster smile curls up mischievously. For a starter, never cast a spell on yourself. Cast them on your rivals. Just tell me who is giving you trouble and we'll take very good care of them. You motion to Ashley, and before you can think better of this dastardly decision, he recites a spell that turns her into a kitchen. Into a kitchen. I can't fucking read anymore. Chicken. That is not even fucking dyslexia at this point. Oh my god. No mere bird, she flaps her wings and glides off into the produce section of the arena, far from her station. Okay, gotta go. Bye. Bye. This could be dangerous. You're immediately racked with guilt over this act of blatant transmogrification. Are we gonna cook Ashley? I wanna cook Ashley. You don't know what to do. It would be poetic justice for Ashley to live out the rest of her days as a chicken. And yet, that seems unspeakably cruel. After all, it's just cooking competition. Try to save her, do nothing. Ashley remains a chicken. Do nothing or save her. Do nothing. Chicken Ashley pecks around at the base of some cabinetry, searching for some loose vegetables to eat. Alfie, how could you? Cheated on the final exam? I've never been more disappointed. Bitch! I didn't do anything. It was the spork monster the one that turns Ashley into a fucking chicken. And here I was considering you for a place not only in my future chain of highly successful chicken restaurant, but also my heart. He is crying! Without hesitation, he casts a counter spell from memory that saves her. No, fuck. There's such a thing as competing with honor, and this does not qualify. I no longer want anything to do with you. No, fuck. No. I am so angry. What an annoying magical girl he is. For real, for real. Like his 11 herbs and spices. For real. But well, guys, actually, we are 10 minutes over the time for a stream. And I have another stream later. So, I am going to stop the stream here, but give me a second. We are going really quick to just chatting. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming by. What a cliffhanger. We are going to continue the game. I don't know. Oh, right. A lot of you weren't here. So, the thing I remember from the last stream, I was telling you guys that thank you for stream. You're welcome, everyone. I'm so happy you are all here. Thank you for coming by. I was telling this to the ones that were in the stream before. I made the little schedule thingy. So I am going to stream in English 3 times a week. Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. This upcoming Tuesday is not going to have an English stream because I already have something that I need to do. This time is the same. If you do not know what UTC -6 time is, you can check the schedule part here in Twitch, because it has the time already changed to your time zone. I am normally going to stream for just like a 2 hour, 2 hour and a half in both stream, not just in the English stream, but in the Spanish stream as well. So another thing that I was telling people before we started playing is that in Spanish I do a couple of content specific streams. One of them is called Nerd Parade. That is just kind of a podcast with someone else, judging people, talking about life, giving opinions. And I really like it because it helps chat to give your opinion. The only thing you need to be part of Nerd Parade is to be yourself, give your opinion, talk about life. So I'm planning on doing that one of those 3 days. I was planning on talking with Tips and Flip to see if they were like up to being one of my co-stars in a Nerd Parade. But yeah, I am probably going to add that. I don't know if you have a specific day that you want the Nerd Parade to be in. Like, I have Nerd Parade in Spanish on Sundays because it's the day that everyone is free. So it's really fun to have like a time where you can just like judge and be yourself. It works any day. It's parade, correct? So you can choose any of those. You can tell me afterwards. Probably the next Thursday stream is going to be just finishing this freaking game because I really need to know what the fuck is going to happen if you actually beat the game. So yeah, I will see you guys, my English speaking people, beautiful people, on Thursday. Tuesday 25th is not going to have an English stream, just a Spanish stream. And 27th is going to be the next English stream. At the same time, you can always check the schedule. So thank you so much for being here. Let me check if there is someone streaming right now. because I've seen that today is a really slow day for streams. Oh, Teams is streaming! Let's fucking go! We can rate thieves. 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 So we are going to rate thieves today. I still don't have a raid message. I remember that I need to make one of those. Give me a second. I'm actually doing one for today's stream. Okay. Oh, damn it. The word amazing is not. Well, you know what? Fuck it. You can copy and paste that. The word amazing is not all caps. I freaking hate that. Wait. Thank you, Red. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you on the 27th at the same time for the exact same day. And that day we can see if I already make any decision about Nerd Parade and everything. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful Sunday. Bye bye, everyone. Just stay a little bit so we can rate my boo-boo. Search. And there we go. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go to Thieves.